Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJ Trip, and welcome to That's a Shoot. This is a weekly show where I talk about the good and bad in the world of professional wrestling, called Put Over and Buried. And then we have a main topic where I discuss that. So, as always, let's start with Put Over and Buried. And first, we put over. And I'll start with Cedric Alexander, and I was really going to Cedric the Entertainer off of what happened last week, but Cedric Alexander and MVP. Cedric and Ricochet had a match against MVP and Bobby Lashley on Monday Night Raw. And then a little bit afterwards, MVP was talking to Cedric, and he was giving him some encouragement, trying to get him into this new group of his. And it was originally stated that it was supposed to be Apollo Crews who turned heel, and maybe at some point Apollo Crews will still turn heel. But maybe right now focusing on Cedric Alexander is a better way to do it. That will and then you have a Cedric Alexander Ricochet feud. So that would be something interesting to see and see where that goes. So, but I like it. I like what they're trying to do with MVP, giving him MVP like his own family. He's calling it the Hurt Business, and that that would be. I don't think that's a bad idea for Cedric to join the Hurt Business. So yeah, I like that one. I also like Randy Orton going all crazy on Angel Garza during the match. It actually started like behind the scenes. When the locker room told Garza and Andrade, if you screw up, you're gonna see the Legend Killer. And in the ring, he outside the ring, he got in the face Angel Garza. I thought all that was fun. It makes it so like that he is a true psychopath, and I love it. So I love Randy Orton's been the best so far since coming back and doing the match with Edge Backlash. He's been on point. Nikki Cross on Raw. She was on there on Raw, but she's a SmackDown person, but she was there on Raw uh, to watch Bailey, and she just from the start, she's like, "I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice." As soon as Bailey music hit, she just went to crazy Scottish crazy woman, and it was fun. It's a great story. I really truly hope. I really want this. I really want them to do the story of Sasha Banks winning the Raw Women's title and Bailey losing to Nikki. And that's how Bailey and Sasha start to truly break up, is because now Bailey becomes jealous of Sasha. And she can't handle not having the championship when Sasha has it. And maybe even to the point where she costs Sasha the championship, and then that's how we get to the thing. It's also a part of me that is still very much hoping that even though SummerSlam looks to be around the corner, and that does seem like the way they're handling it, that they are willing to go further and they're willing to wait until WrestleMania to do the Sasha Banks and Bailey split. And I think the one way to do that would be for them to hold all the gold. So if they win their match next Monday against the Kabuki Warriors, if Bailey retains her title and Sasha wins the women's Raw Women's title, um, I don't think we're gonna get the match at SummerSlam. I think they're gonna hold off a lot longer. Uh, so a lot of things going on, but it's one of the best storylines around, and I love what Nikki Cross did this Monday Night on Raw. She was very effective, at least for me. And the final put over is the 8-man tag from the AEW Fighter Fest thing Wednesday. Listen, FTR and the Young Bucks were incredible. Butcher and the Blade and Lucha Brothers, they did their thing as well. The Step Up Canadian Destroyer onto everybody was incredible, an incredible sight to behold. And yeah, so it was fantastic. I loved every bit minute of it. I also loved the little sign at the end of it where the Young Bucks and the FTR, they shook hands. They shook hands at the end of it. So I like that. It almost gives them the fact of saying, well, you know what? We came in and we've heard about each other and we've seen each other work, and now there's some respect there. And obviously, at some point, that respect is going to turn into disrespect. And I think the way think the way they go about it is that obviously uh, FTR takes the titles from Page and and Omega, um, and then we have the Young Bucks become the number one contenders, and then that's how they start off. And maybe the first match is this sign of respect, but then maybe something breaks down, and that also would be an interesting theory to maybe turn the Bucks heel, actually turn the Bucks heel, and then have them have because even though FTR work, they great workers as heel, they can be great baby faces as well. So it'd be interesting to see uh, how they do that. But the 8-man tag was incredible. And now to Barry. The first thing I'm gonna bury is Mercedes Martinez's new music. I liked her old music with the kind of the Spanish, Dominican, Latino beat that she came out to. I just liked that one. That one was so good. I don't know why they decided to change it up, but I guess they trying to give her a new thing, a new type of character, maybe something like that. So they kind of had to. But I like that. I like that beat, man. I like that beat. I really did, and so I was shocked when I was watching NXT and they're gonna have Mercedes Martinez. I was getting ready to do a little bouncing the beat to it, and it's a whole new music. Yeah, so I was disappointed in that. I'm only gonna say this. I think the wrong guy went over in the double champions match. They did it to Keith Lee, and I think so. I'm not sure why. I think they could have waited until the like the takeover SummerSlam do that. I think I said that again. They could have rated that. I think the right thing to do would have been had to have Adam Cole win it, win both the North American Championship, have him be the double champion, and have him go into Takeover, and where he would lose both ones. He would lose the North American title match in the first one, and then later on in the evening he would lose the NXT title to Keith Lee. So I thought that should have been the way to go, but they decided not to. They decided to pull the thing with Adam Cole tonight. So yeah, I don't know. Not the biggest fan of it, really not. So, um, but whatever. We'll see. We'll have to see how things play out and what things go next for Keith Lee and Adam Cole and everybody. Um, Last night they replayed Braun and Bray Wyatt from Money in the Bank, and I don't know why they did that. I don't know. I don't through the um whole thing with them doing replays now. And we can put that all in together. Why are we still doing tapings? Why are we taping these shows? Really, these shows should be live. Yeah, these shows should be live. And I know everything going on with the COVID and everything like that. But especially now, since you're not trying to do bulk mass tapings, you're not trying to do bulk mass tapings. These shows should be live. At the very least, live to tape, where they are taped like an hour or two before they start to air. So like here in North Carolina, they air at which is on the East Coast. They tape in Florida, so because they start airing at 8, you tape at 6. You know, you tape at 6, and then you go about it. But There's no way these should be taped like the 2 days, 3 days beforehand. They should either be done live, or they should be taped to live. And then and the same goes for the pay per view matches. There's no way these matches should be pre-taped, and like this thing with the swamp match, it's that's gonna be pre-taped, and I think they're going to pre-tape the Rey Mysterio Seth Rollins thing, and then they're gonna do some CGI stuff so they can do the whole eye for an eye um, thing with that, where you have to pull out somebody's eye to win. Um, that might be on my berry in a couple weeks. If it is, because a lot of people already thinking right now that it's stupid and it's unfortunately bad. So, but we'll wait and see. I'll wait and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, but the big berry is the Braun and versus Blade replay for Money in the Bank. We didn't need that, and then we also didn't need the karaoke competition. This has obviously been done so much, and so it's not a way to go. I don't know why this was done. This was done just to make sure that you can get more ladies on the thing on the on the show. Excuse me. That was bogus. If it was done to try to so that you can create some heels, because basically Sasha Banks and Bayley are the only heels. Really, when you think about the women that are on SmackDown, Naomi, Lacey Evans, Dana Brooke, Carmella, and what's her face, Tamina, they're all they're all baby faces. So you had seven baby faces. And the other two would be Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, and two heels. So you need some heels. But the thing that happened last night is that other than Lacey Evans was going after everybody. So is she the only one that's going to turn here? So they do need some heels. I mean, and they do need some more. They probably do need some more women, but it's not a good thing. It really isn't. So um, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the whole karaoke competition, and I was also not a fan. I just wasn't a fan of it either. I think it's they decided to do it. They decided to do it here in the performance center in front of these fans. That was the right thing to do. If you're gonna do stuff like this, you do it now. You do it here in front of um, you do it here in front of the things, but in front of the fans that are performance center people. But you don't do it. Yeah, you don't do it. That stuff should be not done anymore. It really shouldn't be, and so it's time to stop with that. All right, y'all. So now for my main topic of this episode, it is the Flair Steamboat Trilogy. Um, Now, if you can believe it or not, I've never seen these matches. I have not. I mean, these are matches that some people would consider to be the greatest of all time. That Ric Flair and Rick Steamboat had, and so I had never seen them before. So I wanted to definitely take a look at it, and I was able to do that last night. I was able to look at all three. I was able to look at the Chi-Town Rumble match. I was able to look at the 2 out of 3 falls match from the Clash of the Champions. Next, that ended in a draw. Um, then I was able to watch the other one where Ric Flair regained the championship from Ricky Steamboat. And I'll say this: I thought these matches were okay. I thought they were good. I don't know if they were great. I definitely don't think they would be the greatest of all time. Um, I think there are tons of matches that are better than them. You know, Bret Owen from WrestleMania 10. Obviously, Michaels and Undertaker from WrestleMania 25, the greatest match of all time that I have seen. Um, and many others that I think were better than this, than these matches. And I understand that these are different. These are different times. These were the late '80s, and this is also like a different. This is a different, or a different organization. This is the NWA. And they did think their matches were a lot different than the matches than what you saw in WWE at that time, or just in WWE now. Um, um, Again, I thought they were still good. I thought they were still entertaining, definitely. And you can't take out the fact that they had in each one they had the crowd, you know, eating out the palm of their hands, and and I loved it. I loved it like in the 2 out of 3 falls match, which in my opinion probably would have been the best one. That probably would have been the best one of all 3 of them. For the first time ever, Ric Flair submits, and it's in the chicken ring with, you wouldn't see that nowadays. You wouldn't see a wrestler submitting to a chicken ring. So, yeah, I thought these were fine matches. I don't think they're the greatest of all time. So, um, yeah, I think just for me, and just in my taste, in my opinion, they were good. They were probably very good. Maybe not great, or the greatest of all time, or the greatest trilogy. But I will say this: this is something that I personally, I would like to see. I think one of the things about it that I did enjoy that you don't see nowadays is that there wasn't, it wasn't like finisher kickouts and anything like that. Now we're talking about Ric Flair, who has the figure four, which when it comes to submissions, doing your submission multiple times in the match is always makes sense because it's a submission. So if there's no kicking out of it. If they break out of it, that's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. The foot on the rope, or if it's you reverse it or something like that. So you do your submission 10 times, 3 or 4 times in a match. It makes sense. Otherwise, doing your like you get a regular finisher 3 or 4 times in a match, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Ric Flair, who has a finisher, and I'm not even sure what Ricky Dragon's finisher was. Ricky Dragon Steamboat, what his finisher was. But you didn't get a lot of those things, and the matches all ended. They ended in like roll ups and things like that. The first one, the Ricky Dragon one, ended in a roll up where he won the title, and then when you know it in the third matchup, it ended with a roll up. So I think that's how it was supposed to be. So yeah, I that's one thing I did. I will say that I did enjoy the heck out of seeing good stuff like that, and I'll also say this too while I'm here talking about that. I was listening to the Jim Cornette podcast. I was actually listening to it on YouTube because they like take up slices of one of his both his podcasts and put it up on the YouTube channel. And so he does like a watch along. He started doing watch alongs, and one of the things he had his watch along with was the Southern Boys versus the Midnight Express from the Great American Bash in 1990 or something like that. Um, and even going back and watching that one, it was really fun to watch, and it was really cool, and it was like a really really good match. So yeah, so watching some of the older stuff, You know, I think it's really good. But in particular, the Flair Steamboat um, trilogy, does it hold up? Is it overrated? Is it what is it? I don't want to say overrated, but I would just say that it's probably not as great as people say say it is. It's not the greatest of all time or anything like that. But um, all in all, I think both all the three matches were good. The one in the middle was the best one, and yeah, I think it's really good. All right, y'all. Put your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know what you think about my putovers. What you think about my berries, and what do you think about my main topic, the Ric Flair Steamboat Trilogy? Overrated, underrated, or perfectly rated? Let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go to patreon.com/ajtrip, become a patron. When I get to a certain amount of patrons, we'll open it up so that you can start to vote on what you want to see me do here on YouTube, what video games you want to see me play on Twitch, and the topics you want me to talk about on my podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Trip signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.